line. 11-time All-Star, 4-time MVP, and now a 3-time NBA champion. Two titles with Miami and last season with the Cleveland Cavaliers. There is Felton. Yes, Raymond Felton.
These are two teams that if you need a second chance at your career that you want to be on. One, because Doc Rivers, if he puts you on his team, he believes in you and he expects you to be successful. And then secondly, as you see that turnover by K, a little bit too much energy on that. And second, if you're a guy like Shumpert and J.R. Smith who had your issues in New York and you get that call to come to the Cavs, though they were upset, they were pretty happy raising that trophy last year. Two of the best places to be to get that second chance at your career.
Space, no hesitation, although Shumpert was all over him, and that shot way off, and then a foul is committed at midcourt by Spates.
LA foul on number 5, Maurice Spates. His second personal.
Mo Spates, 9-year man from the University of Florida. You see the reach-in foul. Spates, a member of the 2007 national champion Gators, playing behind Al Horford and Joakim Noah. At the time, he was a freshman.
And that builds confidence. The fact that you know the guys that were your veterans in college or are playing in the league and you see you could be successful too as you see Pay let one up.
Ball quickly to the front court. Played by Felder. Head fake by Paul, putting all kinds of moves on Felder. The basket counts and a foul. Now they say no basket, so it won't count, but there was a foul on the play. The shot came after the foul was committed. Keep it locked as Blake Griffin and Jordan Brand go up against the original super team, the Monsters.
It's the same story it's always been. There's the heroes, and there's the villains.
In breaking news, the original super team is back.
Forget the death lineup. This is the apocalypse lineup.
They're fouling everybody.
They just want to watch the game burn.
The league is theirs. Your court is theirs. It's theirs. The whole game is theirs.
Can't anybody stop these guys?
But there's always a plot twist.
What's up, jocks? Monsters again, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, brother. You'll need some of these, a lot of these. Oh, and one of these.
Blake Griffin?
What'd you expect? Elmer Fudd?
That joke again.
Oh, like you don't say what's up, Doc, every day?
I hate Monstars.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
The Christmas party is canceled.
Since when?
Since Dad died and made me CEO.
All right, it's canceled. Santa!
Pardon me?
Is that Dad?
No, I just have some random guy's ashes in my office.
Want a party?
It's my birthday. Ah, really committing. That's nice.
Office Christmas Party. Rated R. December 9.
second, Cleveland Clippers in possession. And as Spates makes his move, he's fouled by Thompson. Cavaliers have a 4-point lead. We are early second quarter. Correction on that foul. It's Shumpert away from the ball.
Really like the second lineup with Chris Paul in. What that means is that you have a floor leader, so it's not going to be as many erratic shots, but you can still let it fly by pushing the pace.
Crawford lets it fly. 7 points for Jamal Crawford, who has not had one of his better shooting seasons, but again, we are very early. Game number 20 for the Clippers. James able to rattle it home.
And as a player, when you're playing against a guy that you know averages a certain amount of points and can shoot a certain way, when you're playing against him and he's in a slump, you're more worried than ever because you know at any given time Crawford can come out and make you kind of that crash test dummy to show you that he hasn't lost his game.
Hold up. Raymond Felton putting the brakes on. James met by Ba'amute. Here's Thompson setting the screen. Try to bank it. And it carries out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers.
And I tell you what, as a big man, it's no more of a helpless feeling to be caught on the island with a player like LeBron or Harden. Pick a player in this league. Curry coming at you, Durant. Great job not fouling, but no way you can stop him from scoring right there.
Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan checked back in. This is Felder. They isolated for James. Felder with a hesitation dribble, then lost it off his foot, carried out of bounds.
Right there, you saw a little bit of not a zone, but you call that an ISO blue. What that play means is that if LeBron is on one side of the floor, perusing, looking around, trying to get someone involved, you bring the big man from the weak side to let him kind of show the offense that he's right there. Kind of a semi-zone, quasi-zone right there. Cavs can handle it.
J.J. Redick back on the floor. J.R. Smith is back. Took only one shot that was early on. Hit the first bucket of the night. Hit a three. Nice move as Ba'amute got the step. That's his first shot of the game. Ba'amute is out there every night for one reason, and that is defense. Here's Shumpert. Rebounded by Paul. But Ba'amute is the type of guy that guys, particularly on a good team, like to play with. He does not look for shots. He looks for rebounds. Reminds me of Mark Navarone, who did it with the Philadelphia 76ers, as Redick is able to knock it down. And the Clippers have taken a 36-34 lead.
Guys like Ba'amute are the glue to the team. Those are the guys that you trust each other because you know he's the conduit of that trust through his hard work and selflessness every game.
First lead of the night for the Clippers. Here's Jefferson, fires the three. So the Cavaliers back up by a point. Paul and batted out. Last touch by Jordan. It'll be Cleveland ball.
And this is all you have to do. When you get the ball and then you see a defender coming out at you, you then use his momentum against him. Great job by Ba'amute to get inside. A tough layup, though, because he knows LeBron is coming from behind.
Cavaliers back to their starting lineup. James Love and Thompson up front. Smith and moving at the guards, although LeBron does much of the ball handling. A long three-point attempt goes high and wide. Attempted by Kevin Love.
Well, the play was called for Love, and he was a little bit excited because as soon as he touched it, he let it go, knowing that was his play. Next time you'll see him pump fake and drive to the hole.
Cavaliers take a timeout. Just under 6 to go in the half.
These two could be a problem. They're going down.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
These two could be a problem. They're going down.
Talk to an agent for help combining your home and auto into a plan that's right for you. Here to help life go right. State Farm.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus Cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
Around the world, around the clock, in defense of all we hold dear back home. Learn more at Navy.com.
Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
Each death must look like an accident.
Hours to eliminate all the targets, or they will eliminate me.
As a valued customer, you get instant access to over 3,000 of the hottest new movie releases, like Mechanic Resurrection.
Put your hands up.
Just go to Movies on Demand, all new, and order Mechanic Resurrection today on Time Warner Cable.
Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
Who's there?
Get more movies with Time Warner Cable.
Who's there?
As a valued customer, you get instant access to over 3,000 of the hottest new movie releases like Don't Breathe. Just go to Movies on Demand, all new, and order Don't Breathe today on Time Warner Cable.
Night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part too, because it's competition.
Chris, here are some of the guys that Chris Paul has to face on a nightly basis.
And you didn't even include Mike Conley, Rondo, D. Rose, a former MVP, Lowry, Kemba Walker. But, you know, Marv, I've been in this position, and he says he loves it, and it is a challenge every night. I have to go against Malone, Tim Duncan, Dirk, Sheed, KG, Shaq, the Davis boys, all in back-to-back games. And your concentration and your focus is there every night. He knows the way his team goes, especially with his focus, is the way his team's going to go.
And you would face power forwards and centers.
Yes, it was tough, but really, regardless of the position, it's those names coming at you every night, and Chris Paul having to face the best.
Griffin passing on an open shot. Mute feeling it for three. Jordan comes away with the rebound. Not able to convert, but last touch is the call by Gary Zielinski, who wants some help. And they stay with the call. It'll be Clipper ball. Last touch by the Cavaliers.
It looked like Jordan just lost it. We'd love to see that play again because Clipper bench's Cavs are definitely upset about that call.
Well, you asked for it. Here it is.
Yeah, that's like the guys upstairs. And look at it. Exactly. And no one touched it. Just a missed call right there.
Pass from Redick. Batted away. Recovered by Mute. Oh, it's stolen by James and came out of nowhere. And converted on the windmill.
Thank you for the flashback. You know that he's saving his energy. He just wants to win a championship. A way to give us the Dominique windmill off the one leg.
Cavaliers by 3. Griffin one-handed by Jordan, and he is fouled.
Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love need to switch. Tristan Thompson needs to be on DeAndre Jordan so he can control the boards. But right here, how you doing, Dominique? Used to watch you do that all the time. And LeBron giving us something to talk about.
That Cavalier foul on Kevin Love, so that's 3 on Love, and he will take a seat. Channing Frye will check back in. Love 4 of 6 from the field for 9 points. LeBron James now with 11 on that field goal a moment ago on the windmill dunk. Here's Paul. Yes. Chris Paul, his first field goal. He does have 5 assists. Cavaliers up by a point. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. There's Smith for the Redick. Only his second shot of the night. Hit his first. It was a 3-pointer in the opening minute. Paul got to split through, turns, but nobody was on him. The tip missed by Jordan, but the rebound is grabbed by Paul. Backs it up on Thompson. Paul is so tough, and he does it in every phase of the game. Paul with a long three and hits right in the face of his good friend LeBron James, who gave him the space.
That's why it was such a smart shot. It was better for him to take that than to let the space decrease where LeBron would have an advantage.
Irving down the lane, and he's hacked. Foul in the act. Foul is on Paul, so that's 3 on Paul.
And let's remember, Chris Paul got the offensive rebound on this to give himself the extra possession to knock down the deep three. You hear Charles Barkley talk about it all the time. He believes Chris Paul is the best leader in the game. And when you watch his attention to detail, how he's on every guy, every second of the game, and how he plays, he reminds me a lot of when I talked to Big O about how he was. Big O said he used to yell at his guys, keep them all engaged. He thought he was the second coach on that team. Chris Paul definitely taking a page out of Big O's book.
That is high praise, but we're talking about another future Hall of Famer in Chris Paul.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the triple doubles or anything that Big O did. I'm talking about the mental leadership that he would talk to me about having to have as a man.
Smith looking for the steal. Look out. Blake Griffin able to save it off the collision. Griffin landed on his back, as did Smith. And the foul is called on J.R. Smith.
Cavaliers foul number 5, J.R. Smith. His second penalty.
And you just hate to have these plays if you're J.R. Smith. It's total hustle. And if you're Blake Griffin, you love to get to the line where Blake is shooting a career-high 77%. And for all you kids out there that don't see big men get better at free throw shooting, you haven't been watching Blake Griffin.
Cavaliers over the foul limit. You can follow Bleacher Report on Instagram and get the coolest sports content before anyone else. Join millions of others and follow Bleacher Report on Instagram now. Griffin missing on both, but someone may have stepped in too quickly.
DeAndre Jordan following up that missed free throw right there. And look, 2 guys can't get him. It looks like it was the foul right there.
Now the foul on Thompson. Not a jump the gun type situation. Thompson making contact with Jordan, who goes to the line for the first time. 42% career free throw shooter, and he's up to 52%, the second highest of his career. We're talking about DeAndre with Doc Rivers earlier, and we talked about why the improvement. He credits assistant coach, I say this as he misses his first, Armand Hill has been spending a lot of time with DeAndre, who Doc says is more dedicated now. You're looking at me with that.
Yeah, I have a different perspective.
Look.
Doc is his coach, and he's supposed to be happy that he's improved from 43 to 52. But having been a bad free throw shooter, he knocks that one down with confidence, and that's what you like seeing. You get rattled as a bad free throw shooter after the first one. That second one shows how hard you've been working. DeAndre, showing he's been spending some time at that line.
Just under 3.5 remaining in this first half. Marv Albert, Chris Webber, David Aldridge from Cleveland. Irving open for 3. Thompson able to step between 2 Clippers to get the rebound. James close to a travel but kept it alive, and then off the steal, here's Paul. And on the switch by Thompson. And resets. Blake Griffin off the double team. Got it to DeAndre Jordan. Foul is committed by LeBron James.
I got a chance to play with 2 great passing big men, Juwan Howard and Vlade Divac, and I tell you, that bench is pumped up because they love seeing easy baskets. That unselfish play by Blake Griffin, it almost feels better for a player like a Blake Griffin to get an assist on the dunk than to dunk it himself. You love seeing that teamwork, high-low passing.
We saw those astronomical numbers by Jordan in the loss to the Nets the other night, but 23 rebounds, 21 points. Now 1 of 3 at the line. Not able to complete the 3-point plays. Clippers now lead by 4 off an 8-1 run. Irving forced the three, but drew the foul. And they're going to check it out. There's a question as to whether it was a 2 or a 3, and they'll look at it in the replay center. And we'll have that answer for you once we come back following this timeout.
This holiday, get an amazing deal on America's most awarded brand during the Ford year-end event. Ford, the brand with the most 5-star ratings, the highest owner loyalty, and award-winning value from Kelley Blue Book. Giving drivers what matters most. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Shop now during the Ford year-end event. Get $1,000 Ford Smart Bonus cash on select models on top of all other great offers. See your local Ford dealer today.
He played college football in high school. He is the most interesting man in the world.
Stay thirsty, mis amigos.
Walk on, ancient queen. Follow those who pale in your shadow. Did she make you cry? Make you break down? Shatter your illusions of love. Now tell me, is it over now? Do you know how to pick up the pieces and go?
Rated M for mature.
It's the holidays at Verizon, and the best deals are on the best network.
Yes!
With no surprise overages, you can use your data worry-free, and even carry over the data you don't use. And right now, get 4 lines and 20 gigs for only $40 per line. And just for the holidays, get the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge for only $15 per month. No trade-in required.
I love you in that. No, I love you in that. No, I love you in that.
Hurry, these offers end soon. Get the best deals and the best network only on Verizon.
Howard is a brilliant man. He lost his child, and now he doesn't care if he loses everything else.
He writes letters.
Who are they to?
Time.
Love. Death.
I've been having conversations. Death came first. She met me in the dog park.
So death is a her. Charmed, I'm sure. I'm time.
You wrote me because you need me.
I'm love, and I'm the fabric of life.
You need to talk to them, Howard. Just engage.
Love is the reason for everything.
You broke my heart.
Just look for it. The profound connection to everything. The collateral beauty.
Rated PG-13.
A look at the replay center, Secaucus, New Jersey. The NBA officials working tonight. That's Michael Smith in the red sweater on the left. On the right, Kevin Cutler. Joe Borger's crew checking out all the games.
Who's that eating right there, though? Don't put the food down now.
They're permitted to have a little snack.
Yeah, but they got to mess with the refs. I can't stop
Of
that.
note, they did rule it was a three-point attempt. So Kyrie Irving shooting 3 free throws. Stay tuned for halftime. The American Express halftime report with Ernie, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq just ahead with 2:45 remaining in this first half. Clippers up by 1.
You're the Clippers. You know you have to finish strong because Cleveland finishes all game strong here. You don't want to have a lapse right now. Keep the same attention to detail. You see Reddick, his attention to detail every time he lets one fly from the 3. With the deepest of concentration.
And he had very little room. He had that catch and shoot quick release, 14 points, his second from downtown. And the Clippers recapture the lead. Irving with the lob. Thompson is surrounded. Shot clock down to 4. Here's James. Looked like Jordan got a piece of it. Shot clock running down. Thompson. It'll count. Just did get it off on a fling. Tristan Thompson puts it home. So the Cavaliers now down by 2 with just under 2 remaining. First half.
J.J. Redick has a back cut wide open, just like Mahabute. Cleveland Cavaliers are overplaying so much. J.J. Redick has to get a back cut to keep the character of the offense going.
How about 8 assists now for Blake Griffin? Oh, nice move there. Kyrie Irving putting on a show in this first half. Redick will try to draw the foul, and he gets the call. It's on J.R. Smith.
Nothing better for a big man than to get the ball and everybody says, shoot it, shot's running out. Because you get a free one. He makes the most of that freebie. 0.4 on the clock, knocks it down.
Rivers watched by Irving. Here's Rivers with the set. Nicely done by Austin Rivers.
There is a wrestling match on that left side of the floor between Redick and Smith. The refs are going to have to get into it, call a foul. They're getting physical on their side.
The outside official, Gary Zielinski, making the call from just to the left of us. It's on Rivers. They're over the foul limit. That'll send Channing Frye to the line. Channing Frye, originally a first-round pick, the 8th overall selection by the Knicks. Averaged 12 points his rookie season. Cleveland, his 5th NBA team. He was acquired from Orlando last February for the 2nd-round pick. Fry hits 1 of 2. Clippers up by 3 with a minute to go in this first half. Redick once again on the quick release.
That time he communicated to another guard, set the pick for him. He wanted to get J.R. Smith off of him. Quick release, great shot.
Oh, LeBron James off the double, getting inside. J.R. Redick the other day put on a show with a 3-point display.
Redick tells his man, wait, goes into position, and look at that. Just coming off Bahamute, and LeBron didn't know which guy to go to, and that's what you have to do as a shooter. Either use the back cut or get spacing by a pick so that the defender can't just guard you the way that he wants to.
Third foul on Smith. And Redick, usually an exceptional free throw shooter. That's a rare miss. 47 for 52 at the line. He's at 91%. Redick at Detroit last Friday night had an incredible third quarter. 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from three-point range, 18 points at 1 point. He scored 11 straight in that third quarter.
And what you like about this Clippers team is now when he scores 8 straight, they look for him for the next shot.
That won't count. Timeout has been called with 26 seconds to go in this first half. Clippers up by 5.
Basketball made me happy. I could be going through anything, but for that 2 hours, I was able to be happy because I had that much love for the game. Now, when I get on the court, I'm going to do what I got to do to win the game for my team, but also I'm thinking I'm going to give them a show.
A prayer at the buzzer. What a play! Step back, Jay. He hits.
This is why we play.
How did this go in?
Back in Cleveland, the NBA on TNT is presented by State Farm. 26 seconds to play first half. Chris Anderson checking in for the first time for the Cavaliers. Teammate of LeBron James in Miami. Spent 5 years with the Heat after playing much of his career with the Nuggets. Birdman has had some big moments for the Heat in the postseason.
Very reliable player. That's why LeBron went to go get him. You know, he's steady on the boards. He's going to play defense and not make too many mistakes. I like to call him the human coloring book because he has some colorful ink, boy.
Griffin working the clock down, 8-second differential. Rivers Shot clock to 3. Here is Griffin. Oh, grabbed by Jordan. Not able to hit the follow. Rivers pops it out. Redick for 3. Yes, with 2 seconds to go in the half. Another 3-pointer for the Clippers. J.J. Redick, 4 for 5 from downtown.
LA ball on the baseline.
And apparently the clock.
Yeah, no one touched it.
Not move.
No, Mark, I was like you. I thought maybe someone touched it, but LeBron threw the ball in. No one touched it. Clippers ball under the basket. But that last shot by Redick, if you look at that play, what was so beautiful, he looked behind to see if anyone was coming while he was in mid-form shooting. What a great shooter.
Clippers now 6 for 13 from beyond that 3-point line. They lead it by 8. And they take possession. Paul will throw it in. Walford fires off the catch, and that's it for the first half. And a good half for the Clippers, who are trying to put an end to a 3-game losing streak. Playing game 5 of this 6-game road trip, and J.J. Redick has had the hot hand. 8 for 10 from the field for 21 points. Kyrie Irving leads the Cavs with 17. LeBron James has 13. We'll take a quick break, and then it's over to Ernie, Kenny, Charles, and Shaq with the American Express halftime report.
What was the purpose of your visit?
Business.
Jason Bourne on digital now on Blu-ray Tuesday.
We sent 2 women into a real guy's night out to see if they could find the guy who uses Just for Men. It's me.
No way.
Just for Men gives you a natural gray-free look. Just lather in just 5 minutes. Great-looking hair made easy. Just for Men.
We're not in a rush to be most popular. Not in a rush not to be. Real bourbon, no apologies. If it's for you, you'll know. Ah, thank you. Wild Turkey. It'll find you.
Ken figured out that with Metro PCS, he gets a 4G LTE network for only $30 period. Just like he figured out that he can stand on the sideline every game if he dresses as the mascot. You too figure it out. Move to Metro PCS on the nationwide T-Mobile network with unlimited data, talk, and text for only $30 period. Taxes and fees included. Switch now and get 2 free Samsung Galaxy. Yes, 2 free Samsung Galaxy. Metro PCS, wireless figured out.
At Zales, we believe the world needs more love that lasts. Love that grows. Love that's worth waiting for. Love that answers the kind of questions your smartphone cannot. That's a diamond kind of love. It inspires everything we do at Zales. It's why we set each diamond in our Endless Brilliance collection to sparkle from every angle as a statement worthy of your lifetime of love. Zales, the diamond store.
I know your heart's probably beating fast. We're ready to bring you on set.
I want my life to be better. I want my mom, especially my mom. Amen. Kevin Durant.
And now, your starting lineup.
For the latest NBA news and updates, log on to NBA.com.
Los Angeles Clippers are 14-5, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak, and at the Q in Cleveland tonight, riding the hot hand of J.J. Redick to a 58-50 Halftime lead. We welcome you to Studio J in Atlanta.
Finals preview.
You're bugging.
Shaq.
What, the game 2 is the Western Conference Finals?
The Clippers have a legitimate chance to win the championship.
No one's doubting that, but you dismissed the State Warriors like they don't exist.
First of all, I have never
liked them.
No, well, I said they play that little girly basketball. There it is. They just try to outscore people. But tell you
that's
something.
not dismissive at all.
Girly
So,
basketball, wow. Let me just say this, though. Like I say, there are 3 legitimate teams in the Western Conference, and the Clippers, the Spurs, and the Warriors, they're there. The Cavaliers are going to win the East. But the Clippers are a legit contender, America, because of their bench. That's something they've never had.
American Express teammates, by the way, before we go any further. Blake Griffin in the first half has 8 assists, which is more than Cleveland has as a team. And Cleveland, one of the best assist teams in the NBA.
Wow.
J.J. Redick, meantime, he is warming up. 21 points, 8 out of 10 from the floor, and 4 out of 5 from deep.
Feel free to put a hand up.
Can you do it the second half, Ernie? It's 2 halves.
What's amazing about this, we talk about good players. Everybody in the NBA, they're good players. But how do you make a difference in a game when you're not scoring? I got 2 statistics here.
Uh-oh.
Blake Griffin is 2 for 9, which is not a good number, but he has 8 assists.
Yep.
He's making an impact
which is
on
more
the game.
than the Cavs have.
DeAndre Jordan, he's only got 5 points, but he got 10 rebounds. The difference between being a good player and a great player is how do you make an impact on the game when you're not scoring? A lot of guys only make an impact on the game when they're scoring. But if you get me 8 assists as a power forward, you're making a difference in the game. If you got me 10 rebounds at halftime, you're making a difference in the game.
You're on pace for
20.
20. Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, that Georgia education is working out for you.
Hey,
I hope you get a degree.
We started the night talking about the point guard matchup. Chris Paul against Kyrie Irving. What you got on Kyrie?
Well, there's 2 different things. We're talking about Russell Westbrook being, a point guard, and we say now James Harden is. But honestly, LeBron James is the point guard. And our guy, Kyrie Irving.
Got me blocked in, Ernie. Ernie got me blocked in. He trying to trip me again.
Our guy, Kyrie
Trying
Irving.
to trip me again, Ernie.
He doesn't have the responsibility to be the point guard, but at the 2 guard, he is the second best scorer at that position, other than Russell Westbrook. As the shot goes up and we start going into the mix, Kyrie Irving gets the basketball. Boom. No one passes up to if you're the point guard when you get the rebound. He passes up, he gives it back. Freeze it here. Most guys are saying now, I'm going to set up the offense, make things happen. But, Tyronn Lue says, go, Kyrie, go. Because right now, put him in the blender, put him in the mix, and you have free will to do anything you want on the offensive end. Again, where is Kyrie? He is already off freezing here. Already at over half court when a shot goes up. That is a 2-guard position. You are never over half court when a shot goes up. So now he is in attack mode right here. And in attack mode means, again, Chris Paul, DeAndre, I can make you, bake you, and I can take you. So the one thing, again, freeze it again. He's not worried about responsibility of ball handling. LeBron James is back here worried about ball handling responsibilities. He's behind half court. They pitch ahead again. Oh, you better find me in transition because I will get 40 or possibly 50 if you don't do it. The difference is the responsibility of Kyrie Irving is so much different than Chris Paul. He has the luxury and the freeway, not the green light.
Kyrie has 17 in the first half. You got your eye on Kevin Love.
Yeah, I said earlier that Kevin Love will be a matchup problem for anyone. He needs to rebound more. He has 0 rebounds now. 4 out of 6, 9 points. But, again, he could be a matchup problem for anybody. I think, Tyronn Lue is going to, stress that at halftime talk. But right here, smart play. Blake is front of you. What do, Chuck? You know this. You hold him off, make your move. Make your move quick. He's playing well, 4 out of 6, 9 points. Right here, without the basketball, he's the 3rd option sometime. But right here, LeBron is a willing passer. Move without the ball. Get it right there. Lay it up. He could be a matchup problem, Ernie, Kenny, and Chuck.